Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'll be showing you how to get rid of the calcium buildup that builds up on your faucets and on your shower doors. This right here, the CLR, is my favorite solution to use when I'm doing anything with calcium buildup. That's really on there pretty good, like this is. I'm letting the tip of the faucets sit inside the CLR for a little bit while I'm working around it. It will make it much easier for me when I need to twist the cap off. I'm just getting the nitty-gritty stuff with this toothpick, and then I'm going to move right along here by using this wrench. It's metal on metal, so you have to be careful. If it doesn't come off too easy, then let it sit in the CLR a little bit longer. I soaked a paper towel with the CLR, and then I put a rubber band around it so it gets anything that's up inside the nozzle. After about 15 minutes, I'm going to just pop out the middle screen, move it aside. You'll see all the calcium deposit build up, but most of it came off. And the rest of it I'm going to get rid of with my medium strength toothbrush. There's a little stubborn piece right there, but I'm not going to worry about it too much because it's not blocking a hole. Here is the before. And look at this, guys. It looks brand new. This is the after. Try to remember how you took them off in the first place so that way it's nice and easy to put them back on. But look at this, guys. Doesn't this look amazing? And here's the calcium buildup inside the shower door. Ugh. Now, having a water softener would be a huge help with this. It would eliminate this problem. However, this condo that we rent out, it's just not possible. It would be a huge disruption to the people who live underneath us, and it's not worth it. So after the tenants leave, I just go in and I take care of it. And they've actually been very neat, all of them. However, it's very hard to clean and maintain. I lived here for over 6 years, so it's easy for me. I know the best stuff to use. That's why I wanted to share it with you guys. So this is before I apply everything on the outside of the door. I'm going to start saturating everything with the CLR. Let it sit there for a little bit, let it do its magic, and then come back to it. I'm going to apply it anywhere it's needed, which is basically everywhere on this shower door. If you look on the back on the door, you could see some of the water had splashed on it, and one of those Mr. Clean Magic Dry Erasers, or even one from the Dollar Tree, takes that right out. Here it is all finished. Came out really nice. I let the CLR just soak on it for about 25 minutes. Scrubbed it down with the toothbrush and then wiped it down with some paper towels, and this is the finished product. This shower is about 18 years old, so I like to keep up on it and make it look like it's still pretty new. I'm just using that magic eraser and getting those spots off that door, which is easy peasy, came right off. Here's what the calcium looks like on the inside of the door. It's all over the glass right here. Taking one of my favorite cleaning supplies ever. It's the magic eraser, and I'm going to use some lime scale and just spray it right on top of it. There's absolutely no struggle. As you can see, it just comes right off. I remember my first year living here just using regular sprays, paper towels, hand towels, nothing would take this off. But this is just the easiest solution that I found. That just took me less than 2 minutes to do the glass. And if you look all the way down at the grout, we'll be fixing that later. Here, I'm just going to spray the lime away on the tiles, and this is easy peasy. It comes right out. Just use your dry eraser, and it works its magic. And this took about 10 minutes to do the whole thing. Here are the bathroom tiles. They're already Lysoled down. Now you could just use a toothbrush and some regular cleaners, but I'm gonna make my favorite baking soda, lemon, and water paste. So here we go. There's no exact amount that you need to use, just the 3 ingredients, the baking soda, the water, and a lemon. Just stir it all up, and if you have this consistency, it'll work perfectly. I applied it around all the tiles, anywhere there was grout, but you don't have to. You could do it on just the dark spots like this right here. Don't forget to Lysol your floor before you do this part. Then I'm just going to let it sit for about an hour, and then I'm going to come back to it. Half water, half vinegar, I sprayed on the tiles. Then I used a toothbrush around all the tiles in between the grout, pushing pretty hard. Again though, I had to Lysol it all down and get all the baking soda and everything up. This is the entranceway. It needs to be swept, and then it needs to be Lysoled down. And then I'm actually going to just use some vinegar and water mixture, spray it in between the grout, and I'm going to use a toothbrush. Again, apply good pressure from the toothbrush in the grout, and just Lysol it down after that. Let it dry for about a half an hour, and it almost looks just as good as when you use the baking soda. So if you want to eliminate that baking soda process, which is a lot more work, then you could just do this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope these tips helped you. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a huge thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye!